then I be taking your bitch.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay Ortiz, and I'm here with my big bro
Johnny Full Throttle.
And you're now tuned in to Ortiz Brothers on Sports.
Hotep, comb your hair. I bet you if you were rag that shit would tear, but bringing that subject.
Facebook killer.
Whoa, we gotta stop laughing quick.
Stevie Steve.
Yeah, Stevie Steve. So, just to catch y'all up on it, if y'all haven't, if y'all, just
Everybody know about
right, but some people are just like out of the world or whatever. Anyway, Stevie Steve is a guy from Cleveland. He was going through some issues with his mom and his girlfriend, and he just kind of went on a random killing spree. He claims to have killed over 14 people.
Yeah, they only had one on video.
One on video. He did it on Facebook Live.
Yeah, he mentioned that he killed 14 people. What I don't understand is how he got away for so long when he did it on Facebook Live and they supposedly tracked his phone.
Right, and literally, when somebody else does anything like this, like if he was to kill a cop or a white man, I think he would have been found a lot faster. Like remember that guy in California? He killed cops. They sent drones for this man. They had tanks going on, riding around in the city. I honestly think it was something to kind of keep us distracted from what's really going on, and that we're about to go into a world war. But for Stevie Steve, I do want to send my condolences to Robert Goodwin's family. That gentleman did not deserve to be killed. When I actually did see the video, did you see it?
Yes.
So I seen the video. I did not believe that it was true. So when I'm watching that, not thinking that it's real, it was a little different to hear that was real. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Robert Goodwin. Lastly, we had it is said that Stevie Steve has been found dead in Erie just now. Actually, it was confirmed by Washington Post. Stevie Steve is confirmed dead in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Like how they all go out, they kill themselves.
He killed himself, though. The police didn't catch him, which is still weird to me because, like I said, they found Tom Brady's jersey. They find all kind of bullshit. They couldn't find the little girls. They couldn't find this killer. I'm telling you, when you're killing, if you kill a white person or you kill cops, they find you. The cops come out. But anybody else, you mean?
Carmelo and Lala separation.
It's about time, or?
I can't say it's about time or not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know.
They love history and all that. Supposedly he cheated and got a stripper pregnant.
Yeah, it was funny because the crazy part about it is that like you always hear the rumors about Carmelo cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a secret. This just happens. You get rumors about it. But I mean to find or not to find out because we don't really know. It's all just assumption and accusations. But from what we're hearing, he has, impregnated a stripper. And I'm just like, why, if you got a wife like Lala, she's making her own money, she's doing well. If you're going to cheat,
her own career.
Right, if you're going to cheat, you gotta at least protect yourself and don't give another woman a baby. Like, that's drawing. Not to say cheating, I do not condone cheating in marriage at all. I'm just saying, though, if you're going to do it, cover your tracks, bro.
Why would you go to stripper raw? That's the only question I would have for that.
Like, you could have paid her.
Why would you go to stripper raw?
He probably did pay her too. That's the crazy part. Damn. How's that for some data?
But hope the best, whatever. If y'all decide to get back together,
Jordan Brand Classic.
The Jordan Brand Classic. It was
that joint was dope. That was probably one of
the only thing that sucks is Michael Porter didn't play because he had like a back soreness or whatever.
Nah, he just was on something.
He was really tired. Think about it. You go from Portland to New York and that's...
Nah, fuck that. You 17, 18 years old. You ain't tired of shit. You're not 40.
They've been on a roll for
it don't matter, bro. We used to play ball every day, bro, all day. You not tired. I'm not trying to hear that. There's no way. I'm not trying to hear that. You're not tired. No. The fact that he didn't play, look, we drove from Philly. I wanted to see Michael Porter. You feel me? Now I kind of feel how them fans. Like, but I had a great time.
Yeah, they had a great time. Shout out to, Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton wilded out.
Lonnie Carter.
Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie Walker was wilding. My boy Ryan Bowen that's your twin, matter of fact, but Ryan Bowen was wilding. He had like 26. Yeah, I think Bowen proved himself to me. I'm very excited to see what he does next year. Also, shout out to Rick Ross and A Boogie. They had it wilding out in there. And my boy Lee England killed it on the violin. All of the Jordan Brand performances were dope. Jordan Brand Classic, make sure you're there. If you weren't there this year, make sure you're there next year.
Isaiah Thomas' sister passes a day before round 1 playoffs.
Wow. I was speechless when I heard that.
It's sad. It's sad. It's like, what can you say?
Right, and then for him to have like I mean, I don't know him personally, but his image, around the league and the way everybody, portrays him and speaks about him is that he's just a great guy. So for this kind of thing that happened to him, I mean, the day before his playoff game, and
most people wouldn't have played.
Right, and then he played. He had 33, 5 and 6. He's gonna play game 2. He's actually gonna play every game. He'll fly after the game 2. He'll be flying home to his family for a couple of days. But I don't like the fact that they were like closing in on him. Like while he was grieving, I think that's a privacy type of time. I don't know if y'all noticed. Anybody that watched the playoffs, every time they showed Isaiah Thomas, they like zoomed in on him. Come on, y'all. Like, give the man his privacy. Have some fucking class. You know what I'm saying? That's
Ortiz on Sports condolences to Isaiah Thomas.
No question, man. No question. You are, like I said, you're an inspiration to a lot of people. The way you held that. You stay strong for your family, and our prayers are definitely with you and your family. And rest in peace to China Thomas.
NBA playoffs.
Oh, well, keep going.
NBA playoffs.
The playoffs.
There's actually been some good games.
I was excited about ISO Joe. The fact they won that game without Rudy Gobert, he went out within the first 10 seconds, bro. 10. I don't know if he's gonna be able to return the rest of this series. He hopes that he can, but he has a hyperextended knee sprain. That's not something that I think that's something like what Durant almost had. Durant was out. If y'all remember, that was 6 weeks. Playoffs is about 6 weeks. So
and they still might mess around and beat.
They might beat the Clippers.
And then
All right, so look, the Bulls beat the Celtics. John Wall might be the best player in the playoffs right now. John Wall was just absolutely snapping on the Hawks. Markieff Morris is looking like a problem right now. Definitely the better of the twins. It's crazy because he wasn't always. He was. I mean, I don't know if you know.
Ever since he got in the NBA,
he dunked on Paul Millsap like 6 times in that game though, and they wasn't like regular little. They was all. You mean? You got. Every game was just interesting.
Cleveland doing their thing.
That was going to be said.
Warriors is up, but Steph Curry, you're gonna get cooked every time because you can't stick with.
Yo, did you see C.J. McCollum?
Yeah, McCollum
gave him 41 in the first game.
It's like, what you gonna do? They gonna make him stick somebody like Matthews when he get in when Lillard there. Curry.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Ted, this one's for you. Matthews actually plays on the Dallas Mavericks.
What's the dude that had the mohawk? I'm in. What's the dude that had the mohawk?
That look like you, Alan Crabb.
Yeah, Alan Crabb.
Everybody got blonde mohawk. I just say look like
Alan Crabb. I'm saying Matthews like he's still there. Alan Crabb.
But no, Steph can't really guard nobody, and it shows in the playoffs because that's when everybody goes hard. But shout out to CJ McCollum because the Blazers are putting up a fight. They're gonna go out. They're probably gonna win one game, maybe. But that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Playoffs. Keep watching. Tune in tonight. I'm just excited to watch the rest of this, man. I still think that Cleveland and the Warriors are gonna be the final, but we'll see.
I agree.
Oh, also James Harden and Russell Westbrook. That was dope. The fact that James Harden is trying to show who's the real MVP. I don't think that he wins his case even in this series just because his team is better. But not that much better, but enough to the point where Westbrook is still the MVP.
All right, y'all. Lydia Shitty.
Woo!
Let's get it.
8.
All right. Paul George says he should have taken the last shot. Lydia or Shitty?
Shitty. The reason I say shitty is because you was getting double the triple team for the last 10 seconds and he took a wide open shot. You would feel some type of way.
Shitty. The reason I say it is because CJ Miles is actually like the second or third best shooter on that team. Probably the best shooter percentage wise. And for you to be that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the leader of that team. Obviously you're gonna draw a double and a triple team. And then also when we looked at your stats and we looked you up, when it comes to the last shot, you're like 0 for 15 in your career. CJ, good shot.
David Fizdale calls out refs. Liddy or Shitty?
Liddy. The fact that Kawhi Leonard shot more free throws than his entire team yesterday. I mean, even for the series, not just yesterday. And then, I mean, everything he said was right. They're not getting their respect. And I actually, he's gonna get fined more than likely. But I appreciate him sticking up for his players. Like, they tend to give people like the teams that you notice are always winning, like, and then got the coaches that are historic, Popovich, blah blah this certain level of respect when
giving them the Jordan rule, every little touch. Oh,
yeah, I mean that's ridiculous. Cause that game, honestly, if the game would have been refed a little better, I honestly think the Grizzlies could have won that game. They were down like 24 when I started watching it, and it got to within 6 or 4 within a couple minutes left. You know what I'm saying? And they were rolling.
Yeah, I agree. You stick up for your team. You show your team that I'm down, ride or die, and if I see something going on, I'm gonna say it. So as a ref, his team gonna look at him as a leader and go out and play.
You know, I can tell that his guys actually rattled around
for a game. They ain't gonna be in for a series.
IG model claims Drake got her pregnant. Lydia shitty.
Shitty.
Shitty. You a dickhead.
It's just like I said for Carmelo earlier. I know she ain't a stripper, but she damn near by being an IG model / video vixen, whatever you want to call the hoe. But Drake, why would you go in her raw?
Bro, it's all this protection out there, bro.
She leaked out Texas. They just met each other in the first week or so.
They got latex condoms. They got the lambskin condoms. They got all kind of shit you could use, bro. If they even got girl condoms, what you call them when we was young boys, condoms or some shit. Like they got all kind of shit out, Drake.
And you raw
dogging it. Like, you mean, what's up with you? You really started to make me think that these love songs you be writing is really you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because, bro, you got everything in the world. You can have anything you want. You can hit any joint you want. Why are y'all doing this? I'm taking notes from y'all, though. Mello, Drake, who not to be like? You feel me? Like, y'all be wilding out.
Literally, like...
And then she leaking everything. Like, she leaking all your Instagram messages. Leaking the stuff that your DJ sent her. Just a shorty trying to come up and you allow her to. That's what I don't respect. I'm a fan of yours, but come on, bro. Just allow her to come up like that. It was
that's as a man, when you first meet a girl, you never go.
Yeah, you a walking lick, bro, and you just let her do what she wanted. But, you know, it is what it is.
Wale says Kendrick is top 5 of all time. Lydia or shitty?
I say Liddy. It's a debate about top 5, but I'm just saying off of Wale, who's a lyricist too, to give him credit, and you can debate it. Every 3 albums of Kendrick to me are classics. So if you want to put him against the top 5, whatever, greatest from the 90s, whatever era, I believe he can debate argument. And also, as Wale to me is one of the top 5 lyricists of this era, giving him credit.
Now that's shitty, you feel me? That's shitty. But as far as what you were saying, Liddy, yes, I agree. I do agree. Kendrick is the top 5 of all time. My other guys I probably throw in there around in his realm was Big Pun, Nas, Biggie, and Pop, for real. When it comes to like top 5 lyricism, like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as Wale being top 5 in this era, I mean, I gotta really go.
As a lyricist,
I gotta really think, but I just don't get it to him, bro. He don't give me that. Like, he don't give me enough of that.
To me, he's a poet. Like,
I mean,
everything he says, you gotta double think. But every bar, you gotta double think.
But I don't feel like he teach me nothing. I don't learn nothing listening to him.
You'd be like, damn, that's good ass wordplay that he doing. Because you have to think and he makes sense. You'd be like, yo, what did he just say? Did he look it up and it makes sense? That's the lyricist.
I mean, I dig it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't learn that from him. Like, I learn from him.
It's different. You be a conscious rapper.
Not even that, though. Just lyricism, like being able to, a real storyteller. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Kendrick. Good Kid, Mad City is a story, my nigga. He telling you his life.
Yeah.
Like, you can walk with him in that. Like, I don't feel like Wale, I can
that's
walk with him.
That's to me conscious storytelling.
The best thing he probably come out with, lyricist. Why is it like Ambitious Girl?
You look up somebody who says a lot of big words, or somebody that says, like, for example.
That's dumb, because not no big, I say a lot of big words. They ain't put me in top 5 yet, like, you feel me? Like,
that's because nobody hear you yet.
Big 5 though, like top 5.
But you gotta look at it, like, Wale had a bar where he said, I'll probably go less miles for 60 LSU. That's a great crazy bar that people gotta think.
But who?
He's talking about Lexus in the
I get it, but what I'm saying
that's
is,
lyrics.
Bro, he's not top 5 in this era, though. Like I said, we gonna come back with the top 5 next week, though. I'm really gonna go.
I'm talking about lyrics of this era.
I'm gonna give you 5. That's guaranteed. Next week, I'm gonna give you 5. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna figure it out. But I know Wale is not in the top 5 because, like I said, all he gave me was Ambitious Girl. And then by the end of this year, Jay Ortiz in your top 5.
Shout outs.
So we shout out to Lonnie Walker, who won the MVP for the West team for the Jordan Brand Classic. He's from the Lehigh Valley area, which is like 40 minutes from Philadelphia. You know, he looked like, to me, he could be a one and done if he worked hard. And salute, you know, University of Miami gonna have a blessing next year.
Shout out to my boy Lee England Jr., one of the dopest violinists out. He was able to, he did the national anthem with a violin at the Jordan Brand game, and he also was able to, you know, entertain the folks at the after party. One of the dopest experiences I've ever had, being able to see him perform live. Y'all follow him at Lee England Jr. As I said, he is an African American violinist, and he's very dope.
He played anything.
Anything they had, he was playing Raindrop, Drop Top, smoking on cooking the hot box. Like, he had that joint WAP, and he even did the Future joint, the Mask On, Mask Off challenge. So shout out to him and his boy Victor as well. So shout out to them. But look, that's all we got for this episode of Ortiz Brothers on Sports. It's your boy Jay Ortiz with my big bro
Johnny Full Throttle.
And you can follow me at JOrtiz215 on Instagram, Twitter, everything. At Jay Ortiz on Facebook as well.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Full Throttle UYR, and on Facebook, Johnny Full Throttle Ortiz.
And you can follow the show at Ortiz Bros on Sports Instagram, at Ortiz Bros Sports Twitter, and at Ortiz Brothers on Sports Facebook and YouTube. Also, check us out on brothersonsports.com. We will be airing these episodes via that website as well.
And we got it!
Yeah, man!
Hotep, comb your hair. I bet you if you wear rag, that shit is terrible. Bring me that subject.
That shit is over.
Hotep, comb your hair. I bet you wear
You gotta keep it. Fuck that.
That shit's terrible.
No.
Wasn't funny. 3, 2.
Are we on the first subject, nigga? We keep the intro, bro.
Bulls beat Chicago.
What the bull knows. How the Bulls beat. Look, is that a blooper? Then we gonna keep that.
I said blooper.
No, we gonna keep that.